is only war.
What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. World top 40k player and a Recon Marine. Cheers. We got an awesome three-part series for you guys today. We are doing RTT 3-0 with Death Guard, Taken Hold, Virulent Vectorum. So we had a local RTT at Alternate Universes in Bluebell, Pennsylvania. The meta there is insane. Depending on which video you guys are clicking on, this is going to be the intro of each video. We're going to go over the list really quick, and then it's going to pick up with Game 1, Game 2, and Game 3. We went into all melee armies, so the -1 to hit is what we chose every single game, which was pretty funny because every single game I was like, oh, I really wanted to take the -1 AP, but the -1 hit was the better choice. So we're going to go over picture by picture, turn by turn, what we did good, what we could have done better, and hopefully get you guys better at 40k. If you guys are Patreons or members, thank you for supporting the channel. Wouldn't be doing this without you guys. We were #1 Death Guard play in the world last year, so we thought we'd throw them back up on the table because their win rate is so low right now. I know they need a little bit of a help, hopefully coming up soon. But yeah, we did the old school Morty, Virulent Vectorum, see what they could do. So hopefully this picks your guys' spirits back up and help out with the disgustingly resilient and pick them back up. So let's get into quick sponsors. If you guys scan that thing, the QR code all the way to the right, that takes you to Amazon, which supports Keevil making his first book about tabletop wargaming. First tabletop 40k game book about emotional intelligence out there, so go check that out. And if you guys want to support the channel also, we have merch, which is on logos, red, white, and blue logos, as well as all these designs over there. So quick shout out to sponsors, and then we'll get into game 1, 2, or 3. All right, guys, so we came in second out of strength of schedule. Our boy, other fellow 40k Dirtbag, Greg, came in first with Adeptus Custodes, and then Cole, who is a sister team Cuddle Buddies, came in third with his Astral Militarium. He ran 3 big-ass tanks, the big Forge for ones. He ran fucking 3 of those guys. So we did 98, 100, 100, fucking Custodes, 100, 100, 100. But yeah, let's go over the list real quick. This is what we brought. Virulent Vectorum, 3 detachment points, so we didn't have to think about anything. We brought a Lord of Contagion, still very freaking good. I don't really have any points. Like, these guys' points need to go down, especially with the Death Shroud. They can't charge 6 inches anymore. It has to be 7, so they can still come down 6, but they need a 7-inch charge, which is a huge difference in statistics compared to rolling a 6+. But Lord of Contagion still has sustained lethal, gains sustained lethal still, even after the unit dies, which is very good for 11th edition. He's our heavy hitter beat stick. 1 unit of Death Shroud. Lord of Virulence with another unit of Death Shroud. I was kind of keen on, if I bring this guy, I might change him up for Typhus. I might try Typhus instead of this, because he does do like the reroll 1s to hit, which actually works with a lot of the units in this list, and also any blast full rerolls to hit. So he does have his perks and full rerolls to wound. If you do the -1 armor save, he does do really well. So we might leave him. He still has like a power fist that hits pretty hard, and coming down within 6 and being able to do flamers is really good. Malignant Plaguecaster with the Ballast Putrefier. I have no points for any fucking enhancements. I wish I had enhancements on everybody. But these two combined with the 10 Plague Marine busts, these guys are insane in 11th edition. They didn't really make up their points that much in 10th edition, but in 11th edition, huge difference I saw. I was very cautious with them. I didn't just throw them out just to do something. I threw them out just to make sure that they got their points back. And then on the clapback, I tried to do the -1 to damage. I killed really anything that was really scary that could kill them back close up. And then I only got shot by maybe 1 tank from afar. So then we have the Demon Prince of Nurgle with the 5-up Feel No Pain, Mortarion, Tallyman, Rhino, Spawn, Hauler, Pox. Super easy. Other lists we ran in 10th edition had 2 heavy Blight launchers instead of the Blight Haulers, but with all the points increases, we couldn't do that. Yeah, just all the points went up. So it's similar but different. If you guys don't want to run the Plague Marines, you could just run the Plague Bus with 2 Malignant Plague Casters and the bus, and then you get rid of the Plague Marines for more chaff, like more guns, maybe another spawn unit, and maybe even 3 more Death Shroud. You run a full 6-man Death Shroud unit. But this list did pretty well. You can change it up really anywhere. Anything in Virulent Vectorum is very good. So that's the list. Let's get into the game. All right, guys, thanks for clicking on the video. If you guys want to support the channel, stay tuned towards the end of the video where we'll go over all of this stuff, as well as any links in the description below for laser lines, shirts, and gear is in all the description. So stay tuned towards the end and enjoy the video. All right, so this is the list. I actually painted this guy up myself. I was super proud of him. It's all speed paints. We painted all these guys up as well. There's no painting requirement. Everybody gets 10 points for painting because it doesn't stop people from practicing and getting lists done in your local RTTs. So it's just something that our local RTT does. Everybody gets 10 points for painting. And then at the end, it's based off of strength of schedule because we have 20 plus players every RTT. And it's really good meta, really strong meta. So if you just go undefeated, it kind of splits the prize pool 1, 2, and 3 because it's really hard to determine strength of schedule with just 3 games. But this is our Demon Prince because I couldn't find mine that early in the morning. This started a half an hour earlier. So I was like doing this in the morning trying to grab these guys really quickly. These are our Spawn, Demon Prince, Tallyman, Lord of Valence, Death Shroud, Old School, which we are selling the print for still. The Old School Lord of Contagion, hell yeah. Plaguecaster, Putrefier, 10, and a Rhino. So this is very, very small. There's also 20 boxes somewhere. But this is very, very small. Our first game was against Emperor's Children. Another local player in the area. We actually haven't played in a long time, but we finally got paired up again. So let's increase this. Let's lower that. Sorry about this, guys. All right, there we go. So this is his list. He's running the Demon list with Emperor's Children. He's got 3 by 5 Terminator bricks. He's got, I think, 30 Demonettes. He's got 2 of the character with the infiltrating sticky guys. Then he's got a unit of Seekers, which we haven't seen in a long time. A unit of Noise Marines, a unit of 3 Flawless Blades, and a unit of 6 Flawless Blades. He also has the character with the Lash Whip. I forget his name, but he also has him as well. And this is the deployment. So we are playing just straight up diagonal deployment. Oh no, this is search and destroy. So search and destroy deployment. We have 9 inches from the center, and then this, and then he's got this and this, and he's got infiltrators over there. I got infiltrators over there. So for take and hold versus take and hold, he and I have to do this both. You control more objectives than your opponent. It's end of the turn. So if you just control 1 more than they do, you get 2 points. And then end of the command phase on the second battle round for each objective you control, even including your home field. So, and then if you control any of those in no man's land, you get 2 points. So basically 5 points for your expansion, 5 points for the center, and then 3 for your home field. So you can get 5, 10, 13 every single turn, and then 2 if you control more than your opponent at the end. So it's pretty easy if you can control the battlefield, obviously, because it's called take and hold. But that is kind of the game plan. Game plan is really just to hold your expansion and your home field every single turn, no matter what. That's going to get you a guaranteed 8, and then 9, 10 for these 2. And then maybe eventually towards like turn 3 or 4, you're going to be able to control the center. And then on the final turn, you're going to push by turn 5 and try and control that center. So pretty simple. Let's get into this. Our deployment, I got the Plague Marines right here, so that way they can launch up and threaten the center. Going 12, get out 3 from the Rhino, and then Flamer and kill whatever they want. We have a 1 CP strat for full rerolls to hit and wound with the Plague Marines, and that was kind of the idea of this whole tournament this weekend, was like use them as a huge threat range for my opponent. These guys are as far back as they possibly can. We have Morty right here to threaten the center. So I have the scouting unit here where they can scout backwards behind this thing. That's why Morty wasn't fully forward, so they can scout 6 back this way, or they can scout forward and make this sticky turn 1. This guy over here is probably too far forward. This guy actually dies turn 1, which sucks. And then the other one is over here. We have the Demon Prince right here, 3 inches away from the Poxwalkers to get him lone up. And then also he can move up 8 inches and touch the the center ruin. Then Poxes and Tallyman all the way in the back. We have 2 units of Death Shroud, I think, in Deep Strike every single turn, every single game. Yeah, and it's a lot of less units than I'm used to. I'm used to Orcs, which has like 20 fucking units all over the place, or 100 models. This one technically only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units that you really move and care about. So, for him, he's got his infiltrated guys. This guy, I think, auto advances 6. So he's really scary, really fast. So they just auto advance 6. These guys are the 3-man Philosopher's Blades, 5 Terminators that can up you downy. Guys in the back with Sticky, Demonettes here, 6-man Philosopher's Blade. Fuck, what is his name? The guy with the lash character. That guy. Lucius, right there. And then Seekers because they get Scout 9, and then their Speed 14. He's got 2 units, I believe, of Demonettes in reserves, and then 2 units of Terminators in reserves. So that's the deployment. That's all of his reserves. Oh, Noise Marines as well, with the character. So that is all his reserves, and these are our reserves. So Rhino, and then 2 Deep Strike. Cool. So I actually... All right, so James actually winds up going first. So what he did was he committed this unit down here, who has the auto advance 6. He just kind of launches them forward and gets into my 100-point Blight Hauler. He makes this sticky before he does, so he basically launches forward, kills the Blight Hauler. I tried to heroic with Morty, because Morty started right here. So when he launches forward, he moves up, launches forward, charges into these guys. I react and move these guys back. So when they landed with an 8 there, I react to move these guys back this way. So that way, if he does happen to roll a really high charge on him, Morty can try and counter. But he does charge into here, and he stays one inch away on the other side of this. So Morty would basically have to run all the way over to here, which would be really too far, or kind of all the way over here, which he wouldn't be able to fit. So this was like a bad placement on this guy. I should have measured threat ranges earlier for deployment. So this guy probably could have been like behind this thing a little bit further back, or just in reserves. Like one of the two should have been. So that was my mistake. But yeah, he launches forward, kills this thing pretty easily. Doesn't blow up. So now these guys are kind of just chilling right here. It wasn't really a good trade on his part, just because this thing's 100 points and these guys I think are more than 100 points. Plus they're really good at just controlling that side of the table. So if he just left these guys here just waiting to see where I go or what I do, I think that definitely would have helped out. This guy's not really going to move up and do anything into these guys on turn 1. But they could have like threatened the center to kill the spawn next turn anyway. Lucius moves up, tags this. The Seekers scout 9, turn 1, move 14, and then basically charge these guys. Don't kill them. I picked the -1 to hit, so -1 to hit with the Seekers. I think he killed like 2 or 3. And then I have a 5 of Film of Pain, so that was actually pretty clutch on my part. And then everything else kind of like staged up. So that was his turn 1. Our turn 1, this is where they staged up. Our turn 1, we move Morty over to here. The Demon Prince comes down here. We basically get Assassinate and secure No Man's Land. So I'm like, fucking perfect. So the spawn run forward. They stay within 3 inches of the center. Lucius is outside 6. So we get an easy, secure No Man's Land, and then we get the Assassinate down here with Morty and this guy charging in. Kills him pretty easily. Morty's nowhere near an objective, so he can't consolidate anywhere at all. So I have this thing that's wide open, but it is sticky. So I have to try and unsticky that eventually. And then up here, these guys backed up, leaving the Seekers right here. The Rhino moves up. I just flamer them with the guys inside, and then this thing moves up and shoots them as well. We kill the Seekers pretty easily. This was sticky because I controlled it in the beginning of the command phase. So I made it sticky, killed the guys off it, got out of engagement range, and then this thing was sticky back here as well. So nothing crazy turn 1. I basically just killed his guys that came after me turn 1, and then I just waited. My spawn are still within 6 inches of Morty, so that way they're able to react and move if he does come in close, which he does. So Lucius moves up. These guys go diagonal because he still has Terminators that are in Deep Strike. So I wanted to kind of push the Terminators a little bit further back. So Morty's here. Spawn back up. Lucius moves forward, charges the spawn, doesn't kill the spawn with the -1 to hit, and T7. So it does 2 wounds to the spawn. Spawn do like 3 or 4 mortals back to Lucius, and then I did counter with Morty this turn. So when Lucius charged in, I countered with Morty, made the counter. So now Morty's basically going after Lucius, and we kill Lucius and then pile on the objective and steal the objective again. He put his flawless blades up here. He got 2 or 3 flawless blades on this. But this was the biggest mistake that he had in the game right here. These guys, I told him for the rest of the tournament, should put them in reserves. So that way they can come in from reserves, rapid ingress anywhere, and then just go kill whatever he wants to kill. Look at this situation right here. So Morty would have been right here, roughly. After I'm done moving, yada yada, on my turn, he can like rapid ingress them, even back here, or back here outside of my deployment zone, and then on his turn he could have advanced and charged Morty and killed Morty, or the Demon Prince, right? So these guys, you'll see what happens to them, but he moves these guys up slowly. The Terminators came down over here, 8 inches away, charged because they get +1 to charge. The other Terminators came in down here, did not make the charge, and I rapided, I believe, up here. Yeah, so he was over here trying to go after my Poxwalkers. So I rapided these guys here, so that way if he charges in, I can countercharge. But he rolled high enough that he was just able to go right into the Death Shroud. So he went into the Death Shroud, killed actually 2 Death Shroud, and put one of them on 2. So he did hurt them a lot. And then we attacked back, and I think we killed maybe 1. So didn't really do too much. But now 2 of his Terminators are on the table. So I can basically sweep up this Terminator unit. I can sweep up this Terminator unit, hopefully. And then my goal this turn is to kill the Flawless Blades, which are probably the only things that can kill Morty. So if I take the Flawless Blades off the table, I don't have to worry about Morty dying for the rest of the game. Demon Prince is down here. He's going to just run up and try and deal with these guys. Flawless Blades ran over to here to try and hold this down so that way I can't just deep strike onto the point. And that was his turn 2. So our turn 2, we fucking move up the Rhino, get out, touch this, so that way these 2 flamers are able to just flamer the Demonettes, and then everything else is looking at the Flawless Blades. So 1 CP, full reels to hit and wound. It wasn't even fair. Like, guys, they just picked up the Flawless Blades without even fucking trying, and that was without the -1 armor save. Morty shoots, charges into the Terminators, kills the Terminators. Demon Prince moves up, shoots the Terminators, can't get the charge. These guys run this way to try and screen off this side of the table, staying within 3 inches of Demon Prince to keep him blown up. I'm worried about the Noise Marines coming in somewhere. But the Spawn moved down this way, get on the point. These guys deep struck, made their 7-inch charge, killed these Flawless Blades. They came in like down here. So charged in, killed the Flawless Blades. And the Terminators are still alive. So these guys fell back. This thing moved up. These guys fell back. At the end of the movement phase or charge phase, he actually countered, which was really smart on his play. So he spent 2 CP, countered backwards, and tried to kill the Poxwalkers on the point to take over the objective, but failed to kill them with the -1 to hit, which again was pretty funny. The -1 to hit against these 3 armies is just so dumb. So at the end of this turn, all he has left is Noise Marines, a unit of Demonettes, these guys all the way back here, and this unit right here with 2 Terminators. Fuck you, Cole, with his 3 Bane Blades. One of them died. So 2 of these guys are just freaking insane. Cole's a really good guy. This turn, he brought down his Demonettes back here, so they don't get overwatched. His Noise Marines came in the corner over here to blow up the Death Shroud, which he kills pretty easily. The other Terminator unit that was uppy downy, they came in down here, made the charge, killed the Spawn. These guys came in from the home field, advanced up, charged, and so I had basically everything into my Death Shroud and Spawn when he killed both of them. So he used a lot of resources on this side of the table to kill both units. And then this guy got back up. So he got back up outside of engagement range, 3 wounds left. Demonettes on his backfield, Demonettes here, 4 Demonettes here, didn't stay outside of 12 inches for the Overwatch. We killed, there's 1 Terminator left all the way over here. So 1 Terminator left with my Lord of Virulence still. I still have 1 Heavy Blight Launcher or Plague Hauler on the point. Rhino still alive. These Noise Marines, there's 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 left after the charge from these guys. So they charged in. I did -1 damage. And I fought on death because I was within 6 inches because he didn't move. So if he would have moved, I would have reactive moved back into the Rhino. But since he didn't move, he was just able to charge on the other side of this wall into me. So that was smart on his play. Charged in, -1 damage. Fight on death with Morty. He kills a couple, but then all of the guys, all the heavy weapons, just swing back and murder him. Demon Prince is there, and that's the end of his turn. Kills the Death Shroud. This guy gets back up, kills like 4 Plague Marines, and 1 more Death Shroud over here. So now we're in a pretty good lead. We have Morty full health. We still have our Plague Marine unit. We still have a Heavy Blight Launcher. We still have Lord of Virulence, and we still have the Demon Prince. So we're in a good spot right now. My misplay was I charged back in the Lord of Contagion, and I wanted to just try and like charge in and kill as many guys as possible. When I charged in, I don't think I killed... I might have killed like 2 Terminators. And then I died. These guys wrap me and kill me again. But I did take out, I think, 2 or 3 Terminators. Noise Marines are still there. These guys are now on the point. They're now able to kind of go this way. But Morty, again, is not going to die this unit right here. So I can be super aggressive with Morty and not worry about him. So right now he's camping the center and daring anybody to come at me. We killed these Demonettes with all the Flamers over here. The Rhino charged these 2 Demonettes and failed to kill them. And now I'm camping this objective over here after killing the last Terminator. So we have this objective, we have this objective, and we have our home field objective, and now we basically just win based off of primary. After this, he runs up the Noise Marines. Nobody is really within 18 inches of them, so they're kind of just there for the rest of the game. Demonettes move up. I reactive move back, so that way the charge is really far. And then instead of going for his home field, I back up and just kind of like wait in the center. This guy finally kills off the last Demonette. This guy runs forward in case I have to do an action next turn. Morty moves up here. By turn 5, I have to be able to kind of move up and kill these last 2 on the objective. And then these guys have to move up and try and charge on the objective over here. And that is basically the final board state right here. So I'm going second. So basically Morty just moves up, shoots, charges, kills these guys. And then these guys move up and doesn't really have to do anything over here. So this is the final score, guys. Sorry, it's sideways. We had 43 out of 45 for primary. Our secondaries, we had turn 1, we had 5. Then we had 13. Then we had 5. Then we had 10. And then we had 10. So we only missed it by 2. So we had 98 to 60. He had 29 out of 45 for primary. He had 21 out of 45 for secondary. So 98 to 60. First win with Death Guard. I liked the play of how we were just tanky. Like we were able to take hits to the face, especially with the -1 to hit. And with the -1 damage, it's really hard to chew through with the Death Guard. T6, T7 on the big guys. -1 to hit and -1 damage. Very, very good. Using Morty, he doesn't really have any guns. The only guns he had was the Noise Marines. And if I use the -1 damage on the Noise Marines, they don't really do much. So I just have to kind of keep Morty floating around the center and seeing where his Noise Marines come in at while keeping the screens up. So Tallyman screens the backfield most of the game. These guys are screening any direction that I need. So I had most of my guys over here the whole game. So these guys are running this way to screen out this side. So if I screen out most of this, right, he can't really come in anywhere on my side of the table edge. And that's only done with Plague Marines or Poxwalkers, and 1 Tallyman. And then the fighting was kind of going on right here. And then you're using these guys aggressive. They're basically staying within 6 inches of Morty the entire game. That's how you're going to run this Plague Bus is if they get out of the Plague Bus, they want to make sure that they're wholly within, or they're within 8 inches of the Plague Bus at all times. So see how like this guy's as far forward as possible. This to this is 8 inches away. And why that, and this guy's 6 inches away. So why that is because if he moves up any of these guys are just going to reactive move into the Rhino. And now look how far away that is. So even if he moves up and stays 2 inches away, this guy moves up, stays 2 inches away. This charge is a 3-inch charge compared to a 8 or 9-inch charge. And then he has to kill the rhino, and then I can get out. So that is the reactive move that you use with Morty with the 10 Plague Marines. And if not, he's still within 6 inches to fight on death. You want to try and keep 12 inches away from... I was a little bit out of coherency here with Demon Prince and these guys. Like, they should be within 12 inches always for the -1 damage. But I needed the Demon Prince to come down here and help kill that unit down here. So we just kind of spent 2 turns running forward this way. And yeah, the misplay on me was deploying this guy on the line over there, which was bad. But everything else was pretty solid. I think for him, he needs to put the Flawless Blades into reserves, because they didn't do anything all game. They went from here to here and then died. Demonettes should be probably launching forward, killing the screens, or rapid ingressing. So in this game, he rapid ingressed, I believe, the Terminators. And I think that was it. I don't know if he rapided anybody else. Cole. Love you, Cole. Yeah, so like you have to be rapid ingressing the Demonettes and the Terminators every single turn. So like these Demonettes didn't really leave this spot. So they probably could have been like down here camping this objective. Because if you have the Demonettes kind of just like behind this cover, like 15 inches lone up, like I'm not really going to be able to shoot them. And now you have like a lot of OC on this bottom point. You can put Demonettes in the backfield instead of these guys. So these guys can make it sticky and then just run forward. And then these Flawless Blades are probably in a different spot than these guys. These guys are in reserves. Flawless Blades are replacing these guys, or the Flawless Blades are over here. So that way they can launch out and clear this. But I think it's just deployment and where you're putting your guys on this side of the table. And Lucius didn't really get too much. He charged into spawn, failed to kill the spawn, and then died to Morty for a counter charge. But yeah, so far, I like this. I haven't played Death Guard in a while, so putting this on the table again definitely felt right. So hopefully we got some more Death Guard content coming up soon. But this is game 1. We're going to game 2 next, so stay tuned if you guys are supporters of the channel. All these videos come out ahead of time, way early on Patreon, and you get your own Patreon link on Discord, so that way you guys can hang out with us on the Dirtbag Nation, talk to us one-on-one over at the Patreons. And also, if you guys are members, if you guys are competitive or higher, you can message me one-on-one on Discord, so that way we can go over list ideas and tactics. And if you guys want that Grandmaster coaching on Patreon, you get one-on-one coaching with me. So that way we can go over battle reports, list ideas, and tactics, especially with the new Ork Codex coming out. You want that professional coach in your corner. So, guys, I appreciate it. Good luck. Let me know in the comments below what you liked, didn't like, how we can improve on the channel. Go check out that link in the top right, and we'll see you in Game 2 versus... Who are we versing? Oh, World Eaters. All right, guys, thanks for sticking towards the end of the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the links in the description below, which we'll go over. But these right here, we have 3D prints of Cypher, Tech Priest, Phobo Libby, Combi Libby, Lieutenant, Calidus, Codias, and the Lord of Contagion. All those are up for sale. Message me on Discord. All these widgets, the 6-inch, 2-inch, 3-inch, 1-inch, they pop out. Those are up for sale. The 9-inch widget, the 1 CP token, where you guys can keep track of the CP every single game. The token markers for Chaos and Grey Knights, they're poker chips. Those are really good for sticky objectives. And then also the wound gauges and the fuck you and fuck me tokens are up for sale as well. And we have a new sponsor, Snot Goblin Terrain. They are really, really cool. What's great about them is you can customize them for any layout. So if you run a Games Workshop layout, or if you run WTC layout, you can run it that way. And the best part, it's super hard plastic, not going to break on you. And also it's all fully painted. So check on the link below if you guys want to check these guys out. We use them in our streams and they look super awesome on the stream, but it's really good to travel into all your stores and bring them with you. So check those guys out. Then we still have 3D6 Wargaming, where if you guys want some custom templates, you guys can click on these. And then our new and improved Rexar lasers, laser lights with the Dirtbag logo on them. These guys are at a lot of local GTs, especially in the Texas area, but these lines are, or these lasers are rechargeable. So definitely be picking this up. I'm going to be getting sent one of these so I can show you guys on the live stream and stuff like this. But you guys get the Dirtbags and the lasers rechargeable, so highly recommend the Rexar lasers in the description below. Look at this. Look at that line. It is so good. And it's rechargeable. At the top, it's got the USB. Just plug it right in. Good to go. This shit is legit. And lastly, guys, the merch store. This I love seeing at GTs. When you see it across the room, you see your own logo, which is so cool. It's the red, white, and blue. We have the hats as well. They're all flex fit with the Dirtbags logo on the back. I just love wearing backwards hats. But all of these are available in the Printify shop. It's print to order, so you can get all of these shirts, different sizes, different colors. We also have the old school stuff. We have the Nurgling. We have mugs, which you can fit your entire hand in, and some of the Grey Knight logos as well. So let me know what I'm missing. You can message me on Discord, but stay tuned. If you guys are interested in the Patreon, that'll come up last. So appreciate it, guys, and let's keep it going. What is up, gents? 40k Dirtbags here. If you guys are interested in joining the Dirtbag Nation over at patreon.com, you get a bunch of perks. What we did in 2024 was we really expanded. I had traveled a ton and I played my ass off in 40k. Right now, we're ranked #1 best player in the United States on ITC rankings. We were the #1 Chaos Space Marine player in the world this year in 2024. 2 years ago, we got ranked #1 Grey Knight player in the world, and this year we're probably going to go into Death Guard, hopefully when the new Codex comes out, or Emperor's Children. But you guys, if you guys want that head coach or that coach always in your corner, just to ask questions, bounce ideas off, that's what the competitive Dirtbag and the Dirtbag Nation is all about. If you guys want to support the channel, you head over to patreon.com. You can join the Just a Car tab, which is $5 a month. You guys get access to the Discord Patreon tab. You have to be a patron to get into that Discord, and also I'm always there. All the other coaches are there. Basically, it's just such a good community over on Discord that you guys get specific access to it that only Patreons can get. If you guys want to bump that up, the competitive Dirtbag tier, you guys get to message me or another Grandmaster or another Dirtbag coach over the Dirtbag Nation to add unlimited questions, list ideas, list reviews, and bounce ideas off of. That's what having a coach in your corner is all about. If you guys want to bump up to the Grandmaster tier, that tier you get every perk under the sun. So basically you get access to Discord, you get one-on-one coaching, you get a call once a month if you guys would like to go over any RTTs coming up, any GTs coming up, any list reviews live over Discord chat, and also a special perk that Grandmasters get. If you guys want any video suggestions like we do all the time with these table setups that we just upgraded thanks to the Patreons, you guys get suggestions or battle reports you want to see specifically played live by a coach or myself on the next battle report, or a live battle report coming up on the Patreon. So you guys get obviously first access to all the videos. We post them first on patreon.com, but there's just a ton of benefits to having a professional coach that plays this game all the time at the very, very high competitive level in your corner at all times. And that's really what the Dirtbag Nation is all about, getting you guys better at 40K, the basics, and being good in your community. So if you guys want to support the channel, I really appreciate it. Couldn't have done it without you guys in 2024, 2025. I am super stoked for, super excited for. If we really want to get a bigger studio going, that is going to be my focus in 2025, is really growing the community on YouTube and Patreon specifically. So thank you so much for 2024, all my Patreons. If you guys are interested in joining and want that coach in your corner, head over to patreon.com and support the channel. Appreciate it.